My wealthy neighbor stole my assigned parking spot. For 2 years, because the building management let him get away with it, he thought his money made him untouchable. He didn't realize that while he was renting the penthouse, I was quietly buying the concrete underneath his Mercedes. And then I sold the usage rights to his worst enemy. I rented Space 137 for 6 years. It was clearly written in my lease. But one Monday, a silver Mercedes with vanity plates appeared in my spot. I left a polite note. It was ignored. I went to Lisa, the property manager. She pulled up the registry and frowned. Space 137 belongs to the penthouse now, she lied. Mr. Kane pays for priority. We can move you to the dark corner in the back. Mr. Kane turned out to be Trevor Kane, the owner of 3 luxury car dealerships in town. He was the type of guy who parked where he wanted and let his wallet do the talking. I ended up parking on the street, getting ticketed, and eventually sideswiped. Trevor just smirked at me in the elevator. I wanted to slash his tires, but I decided to check the paperwork instead. The building was an old converted condo. I spent hours at the county assessor's office and found a clerical miracle. Space 137 wasn't owned by the building management. It was owned by an LLC belonging to a retired man named Harold, living 2 states away. Management had been leasing it from him for decades but forgot to renew the contract. I called Harold. He barely remembered owning the spot. I offered him $18,000 cash. I took out a personal loan, wired the money, and got the deed. Then I called Trevor. I told him he was trespassing on my private property. He laughed until I emailed him the ownership documents. Suddenly, he was polite. He offered $25,000 to buy it. I said no. He asked why I would keep a spot I wasn't using. I told him, "You'll see." The next week, I signed a lease with Marcus, the manager of Trevor's biggest competing dealership. Marcus started parking a bright red Porsche wrapped in his dealership's logo right in Space 137, directly facing the elevator. Trevor has to walk past his rival's advertisement every single morning. He tried to tow it, but the tow company called me, and I approved the car. Trevor offered me $50,000 to stop the humiliation. I declined. Marcus pays me $800 a month on a 3-year lease. The spot is paying for itself, and the look on Trevor's face is priceless.